Tho.A house was unused for more than 20 years. Right after the old owners decided to return to the old place, the renovation of the old house was carried out. A new translucent skin which was added to wrap the old structure, and it protected the house from the direct impact of weather. The blurry space in between the new and old layers appeared while filled with sunshine and green. This way, a new and more modern building was created without destroying the spirit and silhouette of the old house. Vietnam's old, new, and modern structure that is very abstract of Tho.A house. I am background and founder of BEA Plus, and I am going to talk about my personal thoughts about Tho.A house. The exterior of the building will still have the silhouette of the old building, and also interior side of the new structure don't affected from the weather, and in the inside will also have the old building's shape. Moreover, the new shell will also solve the need to make the house bigger for the owners. The spaces between two layers, wall of old building and transparent plastic wall, are functioned as the kitchen, dining, garage and hallway. Also, this greenhouse model facilitates the cultivation of plants within the domestic environment, independent of external factors such as time and weather conditions. The home has been designed as an interconnected series of spaces with a continuous detailing and natural material. It really brings calm energy. The spaces are well defined and yet flowing gently into each other as if in a perfect sequence, as they should exactly be. This provides an ambiance to Tho.A house. A visitor can visually drawn and emotionally connected to these designs. Also, the way that the landscape design complements the building is that it continues that open feel. There is a strong connection from inside the property to the outdoors, and I think providing that visual connection was something that really focused hard on. That open feel also provided by lighting. Generally, darkness makes a space feel smaller, while lightness makes it feel larger. Lights in corners, whether they are ceiling lights or strategically placed light chimneys, will make sure the entire floor area of the room is illuminated, making it appear at least as large as it actually is. In here, lighting becomes a floater, levitating the walls from the ground and making the space seem lighter in weight, creating the illusion. However, we can find examples of bright open spaces where light enters from all directions in various ages throughout history, especially in countries with hot climates. This type of space consists of a roof placed on top of the pillars to protect from the sun. The light can enter the house from all four sides. It is very bright inside, everywhere filled with light from outside. However, the light inside the house is different from the light outside. On the exterior side, one of the important things is about creating a continuity, and they use material a lot to achieve that. Wherever you stand on this project, you generally get a sense of most of the materials that we have used: concrete, polycarbonate, timber, and stone. There is a beautiful kind of Waiheke stone wall, which is kind of this idea of anchoring it into the natural environment. Stone is a high-strength building material able to resist weathering, erosion, and decay. Its natural colors, patterns, and textures can be shaped into various forms, and this historically significant material is still incorporated into contemporary designs, blending tradition and innovation. Moreover, the walls are whitewashed with orange. Red is the original color of the first to be built. All exterior doors of this new house are made from recycled wood. This material both lower cost and more durable to weather. Also, when it comes to making statement, pivot front doors are ideal for modern homes. Essentially, a pivot door rotates on a vertical axis, generating a freely rotating canvas that adds interesting movement and offers flexibility in height, width, and weight. After all, first impressions are always important, and the entrance door is certainly set the tone for the rest of the interior. To this day, wood remains the classic choice because of its versatility, timelessness, and warm, nature-inspired look. However, the pivot door of the building has acquired an elegant appearance with a sleek wood finish. In addition, all the old tiles of the house had to remove because of safety concerns. They are too old and sometimes can drop down dangerously. The old tiles was used to pave walkway, not only for aesthetic purpose but also for preventing planting water, wet feet or shoes. Polycarbonate, on the other hand, is employed to introduce transparency and openness, allowing natural light to permeate spaces, create a sense of expansiveness, and it allows you to foster a lighter architecture. Moreover, colored concrete is used for flooring, utilizing exposed concrete, and allowing its natural texture and appearance to be showcased in the project enables to enhance its raw aesthetics. The Tho.A house is defined by two key design elements: the rough form of natural stone and brick, which emphasizes the structural features, and the smooth form of polished wood, concrete, and painted walls, which conceals the structural features. These elements are used in combination to create effective contrast, contributing to the building's balanced atmosphere. Moreover, despite the orange walls and the use of wood, which engender a warm feeling in terms of texture and color, the presence of plants, natural stone, and concrete serves to balance this warm atmosphere. In the interior side, unlike the atmosphere outside the house, it takes on a warmer atmosphere. Since the use of wood, orange color, and brick is about 2 times more than the colored concrete on the floor and the black painted wood on the ceiling, these materials cannot balance the atmosphere here. Since this structure is already built on contrasts, this situation is actually a decision that is suitable for the design. Brick, which is indispensable for projects in Vietnam, is used extensively here too. Brick is here to reference traditional domestic spaces within contemporary forms. Although brick is utilitarian, it is bound up in histories and cultures in a way that prevents it from becoming ordinary. The only thing I can object here, the application of a single large piece of cement to the floor surface, upon which smaller, lighter tiles have been placed, results in the disruption of the floor's texture. This creates an aesthetically displeasing appearance, as the large cement surface appears to be obscured by the smaller, softer tiles. When tile and concrete are used together, the result is unsatisfactory. The surface texture of the materials is very different from each other, which can be felt even when walking on them. Despite the implementation of a wooden door in an attempt to mitigate this incompatibility, it is evident that concrete and tile are two materials that are not well suited to this application. Considering all its features, the biggest feature that attracted me to this project was its material diversity. Materiality is a determining factor in shaping the character and experience of a building. Playing with the aesthetic and tactile qualities of materials, the design process encompasses their analysis, selection, and arrangement to create purposeful and sensory-rich spaces. Materials can show the philosophy of the project, and the philosophy of this project is to build a bridge between the old and the new, and to base this structure of contrasts on this mentality. From the moment of entry into the building, the concept is palpable, and the act of inhabiting the space marks the commencement of one's existence within it. Consequently, the project appears to have accomplished its ideas.